Okay guys, this video is extremely overdue and I apologize, but it's just hard to find time with everything going on. But I'm not gonna get into that. But this is my four-wheeler, and before we get started on the video, it needs to get cleaned bad. So I'm gonna go wash it, and yeah, we can change up the background a little bit. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, that's a lot better. Figured this would be a good place to do a video, because it's just in that little shed. But yeah, this is my 98 Yamaha Kodiak 400 four-wheel drive, and I had been looking for a four-wheeler for a while before I got this one, and for some reason I had just forgot that my great-grandpa had a four-wheeler that he wasn't using. And came down to the farm one day and I saw it, and I just realized it'd be perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. You know, it meant something to me because it was my great-grandpa's. And so I talked to the family and told them whatever they wanted for it, I'd pay it. And I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, just for privacy purposes, but I got a very good deal on it. That's all I'm going to say. But I'll take you in order from what I did first, what I did last. First, alright, it had been sitting in the shed for about, I want to say 5-6 years now. So what I did was I bought a carb cleaner kit to clean the carburetor, and I cleaned the gas tank, put new gas lines on it that you can see right over here. Got some new gas lines. That's the winch wire right there. And got new oil, my bad, fuel filter. And then I replaced the oil in the oil filter, which is right there. What else? Alright, the carburetor was just too far gone, the original one, and it didn't want to run at all, so I went ahead and just bought a new carburetor, which I bought the eBay one, if anybody wants to know, because it was 50 bucks, and the OEM one is like 700 bucks, so I was not about to do that. And what else? I think the very next thing I did was put a 2-inch high lifter kit on it. There's the front, here's the back. It was extremely easy to put on and made a huge difference. Like, it made this thing feel giant, just a 2-inch lift. And after that, I cut the fenders, as you can see, because you know they went all the way down here, and the back too. And I was planning on cutting the back pieces anyway, because the mount for the fender was all bent up because he backed into a tree or something. You can see this one's still bent. There's nothing I can do about it because it sat like that for so long. And what did I do after that? Oh yeah, it had those huge plates for your feet. I took those off. You know the ones I'm talking about, that go out and like back in right there. I took those off. It had front and rear baskets. I took those off, which I kept because that'll be nice for deer season. I had a gun rack that I'll probably put on for deer season too. Still original tires. I mean, not like factory original, but still the tires he had on it. And I mean, they're basically brand new. You know, they get the job done. What else? Put new handlebars on it. Go with the red. I was planning on painting it to match my truck. I was going to paint it Summit white. But to get the plastics ready for paint, I took some steel wool to get all, you know, when plastic oxidizes it turns white, so this thing looked terrible. And I just ground it all to the new plastic, and it made it look really good, actually. So I decided to keep the red and not worry about painting it. I bed linered this, the skid plate, and this rack right here, which I need to redo them or actually take them to Line-X or something like that, because you know, it didn't hold up too good, especially this one. I really need to get that one professionally done, because right after I bed lined it, I had to push somebody out of the hole and didn't think about it, scraped it up. Winch was on it when I got it, which I was happy about. It's a 2,000 pound Warren winch, I believe. Switch is right there. I am wanting to get a new switch for it. You know, one of the handlebar mounts, like right here. Fuel gauge actually works, which was surprising. Speedometer did work until I took it riding for the first time and realized it wasn't working anymore. So I don't know what that was about. You can see I put 2 light bars on it because I didn't really like the look of just the one in front, so I put 2. And the mounting for these is extremely hard, and I kind of messed it up. So yeah, this one's not as bad, but still wiggles. I need to just get up under there with a grinder and grind enough. The problem is I can't reach that bolt right there with anything. Pliers, wrenches, sockets, anything, because of the metal. So I just need to get a grinder to it and give myself enough room. I mounted the switch right there because I didn't like, it's just the regular light bar harness, you know, the one with the switch that sticks on and it's got the little button. Ugh, my bad. But I didn't want that because I figured it'd look weird with like a wire. So I just went to AutoZone and got one of these little switches that drills in, or you drill a hole and pop it in. I think it looks a lot better. And I straight piped it because I went riding with some dude that had a straight pipe foiler and made mine sound like crap. So right after we got done riding, our foilers and trucks and everything was covered in mud, and some dude texted us, was like, hey, come to this truck meet. So we were like, all right. So we just showed up to this truck meet with like a bunch of Team Billet people. You know, they had the big chrome American Forces and brand new trucks and all this, and we show up in old school trucks covered in mud with foilers in the back. So I just straight piped my foiler in the middle of the truck meet. And oh, this seat, okay, this is duct tape and this will get replaced, but it looks way better than it did. It used to have duct tape on it, but it was gray and it was like super old and peeling and looking terrible. So I put some black duct tape on it. This is just temporary, but I am planning on getting a new one. What else? All right, I kind of halfway snorkeled it because, let me take this off. Because, oh yeah, replace the battery. This is when I was trying to get it running. Replace the battery, replace the air filter, and clean the air filter box. But kind of halfway snorkeled it because this boot that used to be right here just ran up into here, and with the way the seat sits, mud was going straight down into it, and the boot had a rip like up under here, so it was just terrible. So I just kind of halfway snorkeled it, and it comes out right there. And also ran this hose out with it, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it screwed it into the big one right there on the side, which is exactly how it ran right here. It went up through here and did the exact same thing. So I'm gonna leave that stock. This boot right here, right there, is brand new because while I was playing with the carburetor, it ripped. And that little thing is the most expensive thing on this foiler, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the most expensive thing I've done to this foiler. It was like 115 bucks, which is ridiculous. This one is also ripped, so I just kind of duct taped it and hot glued it and all kinds of stuff, which is still temporary. I'm gonna replace that. Just, I wanted to go riding the other weekend, and I didn't want to ride it with a ripped boot, so I just did that. I also put 1.5 inches, I believe. 1.5 or 2-inch spacers. I think they're 1.5 inches. Yeah, they're definitely 1.5 inches. Spacers on all four, which brought it out. I mean, not even with the fenders, maybe a little more in the back. It's not an automatic. Everybody keeps telling me it's an automatic. It has a high, low, and reverse, but it's still a standard. Which is great for mud riding, by the way, and hill climbing. It's super nice. Now I believe that's gonna wrap it up for what I've done. Now, what I'm planning on doing, obviously, the radiator, oil cooler, whatever you want to call it, relocation mount right there. I'm gonna move these because they won't go there, and I'm gonna stack them on that mount. I think it'll look pretty good. What else? I don't want to fully snorkel it. I hate water. I hate water with my truck. I hate water with my four-wheeler. I've drowned out so many four-wheelers, and it's a pain. I don't want to do it to this one. What else? What else am I wanting to do? The seat, like I said, is getting replaced. There's no headlights in it right now because one was out, so I just bought 2 more, and I just hadn't put them in yet. I mean, I got the light bars. I'm not in a hurry to put those back in. I was gonna get LEDs, but the LEDs for this four-wheeler are more expensive than the LEDs for my truck, so I'm not putting those on here. I may get new badges, but I'm not gonna get stock ones. I'm gonna design my own. 400 badge goes right there. Kodiak badge goes right there. And there's a 4-wheel drive badge that goes down there, or 4x4. So I'm probably just gonna design my own and do that. What else am I wanting to do? Tires and rims, obviously. I'm wanting to go 27s. These are 25s right now. I think 27s will be good. I will probably have to cut this, which kind of sucks because that's already scary. And if all I have is that with 27s, it's going to be even more scary. But I don't care. I want to go 27s. Let me know if you want me to go 12-inch rims or 14s, because I really don't know. These are 12s now, and I think 14s would look good with 27s, but I kind of like the small rim look. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I'm not going to tell you what rims I want yet, because even I don't know, and it changes all the time, but figure I'll make a good surprise. I'm not going to tell you what kind of tires I'm getting either. Especially on that, because I haven't decided. I'm choosing between 2. And I cannot decide, so y'all see when it gets put on. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun build. I'll definitely do a lot more videos on it. I think it'll be fun to make some riding videos. I got a GoPro, like I've used in the past. I don't like using GoPro for videos like this, but maybe if I do some riding videos with my buddies, I think it'll work out pretty good. Let me know if y'all want to see that. And, alright, the carburetor. I need y'all's help, like bad. So, like I said, this is not a factory carburetor. When I first got it, it came with one jet, like one main jet. It didn't come with any extras, and the main jet was way too big. So, I didn't want to put the stock main jet back in it, because it was pretty gunked up. So I remembered I got the carb kit, and I used the smallest jet that was in that carb kit, and I put it in this one, and it still ran rich. So I took that out and put the stock jet from the old carburetor in a glass of carb cleaner for like 3 days, and put it in here. And it's really loose. Like, I think the problem I'm having is because the jet's loose, or it's another jet that's running too rich or something. I don't know. I really need y'all's help. But when I turn it on from a dead stop and I punch the gas, it bogs out and dies. Now, that's not a problem. I don't really care too much about that, because once I get going, it's fine. But I realized when I'm in a mud hole, it does the same thing. So I have to have it in like either first or low second. I think is the highest I can go. Sometimes low third. But I really need y'all's help trying to if any of y'all know why I'm having this problem, I don't know anything else to do. You know, I figured putting the stock jet back in it, because the stock jet was still smaller than the smallest jet that came in the carb kit, and it's still running rich. So I really don't know. If any of y'all know, put it in the comments. It'd be greatly appreciated, because it's very annoying. I think that's about it. Everything I've done. Pretty sure that's everything I want to do. I'm probably forgetting one or two things. What do y'all want to see done to this foil? That's what I want to know. Tell me what y'all want to see done, and I'll do it. I mean, I don't care. If I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out. If y'all don't know how to do something, y'all want to know how to do it, let me know, and I'll figure it out and show y'all how to do it. Because you don't have to just have a 98 Kodiak 400 four-wheel drive to know how to do something on a four-wheeler. They're basically all the same. Different brands may do things differently, but it basically all does the exact same thing. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I don't really know what else I'm wanting to do. Like I said, whatever y'all want to see done to it, just let me know, and I'll try to get it done. This seat is really stupid too. It does not like to go in. And when it goes in, it only goes in on that side and not this side, so it kind of moves around. Look, this is what I was talking about. The hole for it is like right there. You can kind of, yeah, you can see the new hose through there. So mud was just caking up in there. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry that it took so long. You know, it's just hard to find time with everything going on. I'm not gonna get into that, because that's not what this channel's about. But I guess I'm gonna close it off with a little exhaust clip for y'all. And when I go to hit the gas, y'all are gonna hear what I'm talking about, how it bogs down. It's really annoying. It idles fine, but see what I'm talking about? It's extremely annoying. So, like I said, if any of y'all have any idea, even just a thought, like what it could be, let me know, and I'll try it, see if it works. I think I'm gonna start with getting a new carburetor again, because like I said, I think that one's all screwed up. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Now, if any of y'all ain't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We have 2 builds going on now, which I think is pretty cool. And I would have filmed all this, everything I've done so far, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this a build series. But I think it'd be pretty good for the channel, change it up a little bit, especially because everything with the truck's going pretty slow right now. So, yeah, if any of y'all like four-wheelers, subscribe. Any of y'all like mudding, subscribe. Any of y'all like trucks, subscribe. And make sure you hit that like button if you like this video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see the mudding videos too. But I think that's going to do it for me. I will see y'all in the next video. Hopefully it won't be a month from now like this one was. Okay guys, a little update. I was just driving around our property and I heard a clanking coming from this tire. And yep. And yep. So this is like really loose too. I can't really shake it right now, but I was a second ago. But yeah, so expect a video on replacing some axles This one's fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it too, and I'm gonna look around and see if they have an upgraded set of them. Since I got this lift, they're at a sharper angle now, so expect a video coming on that. And my Papaw's four-wheeler, he's got one just like this, but a little bit newer. He's having some problems, so I'm gonna take it to my house sometime next week and get it rebuilt and running, and basically everything I did to this one I'm gonna have to do to his. So probably make some videos on that too. That way I can show y'all basically what I did on this one on a different four-wheeler, because it's just a little bit newer. So yeah, just a little update.